When Josh Wolf joined us in October, we thought to ourselves, this guy's really funny. He should have his own show. And now he does. So what's it about? Josh joins us to explain. Good morning. It's great to see you again.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
This is CMT's first ever late night show. So what else makes it unique?
Well, this face, I guess. You know what? I will tell you, we're trying to make it. I got great advice from Chelsea Handler, who's the executive producer on the show, and she said, do what makes you laugh. That's what will make the show different. So I'm not Jon Stewart, and I'm not Dennis Miller. I'm not going to outsmart you. But if you want to turn your brain off for a half an hour and have a good time, it is the perfect show for you. Listen, just for fun, because I thought it would be funny, I spent 2 hours in a gorilla suit in a recycling bin last week waiting for people to walk by so I could scare them. Yeah,
we have video apparently. So there you are. Did you scare anybody?
Listen, and for me, I grew up with 3 older brothers, so this stuff makes me laugh. So we'll have this on the show. We're also gonna do, you know, we have panel like we did. Here we go right now. Good morning. We have panel on the show, you know, and so like Chelsea did, it won't be as entertainment driven because I don't care about the Kardashians or the Housewives. But you know, we discussed last week, like we had 3 very funny comedians on discussing the fact that dad bods are now a trend, right? Somebody's trying to trick women into thinking that they're supposed to like dad bods. So we discussed that for a little while. We also do some really fun, fast-paced, high-energy stuff in place of celebrity interviews, because I think, you know, celebrity interviews, other people do it so much better than I do or ever could. So like last week, I wanted to learn. I consider myself to be not that bright, but super curious. So we had somebody come on and show me how to joust, because I've always wanted to learn how to joust. But they wouldn't let me have horses on the set, so we jousted on Segways.
Nice.
And it was fun, fun. People had a blast watching it. I had a blast doing it. And that's what's important to me. I want people to turn on the show and look and think those guys are having a really good time, because we are.
I can't help but wonder, and I feel like our viewers who've seen you perform here at the Funny Bone, they want to know, will you still tour and do stand-up, or do you have to put that stuff on hold now that you've got this show?
I always want to tour. I love doing stand-up. I love doing stand-up. I love it. But right now, the focus has got to be on this show and trying to make it as good as I possibly can. I'm having so much fun doing it. And I get, you know, my son works on the show. My brother's working on the show. I get to bring all my friends on the show. So it's really, when I wake up and go to work every morning, it's like an extension of home. So right now, that's kind of what I'm focusing on, but I'm having a great time.
And you've worked so hard. We've seen you do all of these projects, of course, with Chelsea, and I think that's where a lot of people first got to know you, was on her show. But then you had all of those like after dark specials and things. So to see it all parlay in this direction, Josh, it's so exciting. The Josh Wolf Show airs Thursdays through Sundays at 10 p.m. on CMT. The not so bright but super curious, I think is how you put it. Josh Wolf will be watching, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Bye.